There have been some interesting rumors over the last couple of days regarding GTA 6. One of the craziest ones is that they're going to announce it March 25th. That popped up on 4chan. And apparently 4chan's been right about a few things in the past regarding Rockstar titles, so people are running with that. But honestly, a lot of these leaks and rumors, they're not, I don't think, anything too serious, so I wouldn't make much of it. But because GTA Online's DLC, the Casino Heist DLC, has kind of officially come to an end, people are going to start talking about GTA 6 and then obviously what's next in GTA Online. And I thought that would be a fun thing to do for today's video. Not about GTA Online, but about GTA 6. So here are my 7 features that I think we absolutely need to see in GTA 6. As always, let me know yours in the comment section below if you have anything, whether it is for GTA 6 single player or for GTA 6 online. These are in no particular order, but the first thing, and this drove me insane in single player for GTA 5, the fact that there was really no single player car insurance. In GTA Online, if your car gets blown up, you have insurance on it and you can get it back. And they never ended up adding that to the game, to single player. So I think that's almost necessary, considering you do so much with vehicles. I mean, I guess maybe it gives some consequences to your actions, but it doesn't make a whole bunch of sense, because if you bought a really expensive car, you would probably have insurance on it. So I do really hope in GTA 6 we get that in single player. Obviously, I'm sure it'll be in online, but in single player, I think we need that car insurance. The next thing, kind of on the same, well, on the topic of cars, we need to see more diversity in traffic and more like realistic events in traffic. Stuff where it makes sense. Like in GTA 5, and I understand hardware limitations made this not possible, but in GTA 5 in Los Santos, which is LA has so much freaking traffic. But in GTA 5, you don't really get that. I hope that in GTA 6, they take advantage of the next-gen hardware and have way more traffic. Like, especially at the end of the day, like when work gets off, so like, 4 or 5 o'clock, like the interstates will just be packed, which might be annoying, when you're just driving around, but it would make things more realistic, because instead of always going that interstate, you're like, oh man, it's work hour, it's rush hour. I guess I need to go and find some other way to get where I'm going, unless I just want to plow through everyone on the interstate, which, hey, could be the case. It's GTA after all, but I really want to see more along those lines. And of course, like more diversity in traffic. GTA Online is the worst at this, and again, hardware limitations, I understand, but I want to see all of the vehicles in traffic at not like obviously at the same time, but over the course. I don't want to just see the same vehicles over and over again. I want to see a whole bunch of variations. I want to see maybe even some cars going way faster than others, some cars not. Maybe you could have NPCs actually like road rage and kind of go in between cars. I just want to see way more AI interactivity regarding the traffic and regarding the vehicles. And I think I would hope that's possible on the next-gen hardware. Speaking of AI, the third thing, better cop AI. I think this is like a must, and they definitely improved on it in Red Dead Redemption 2 compared to GTA 5, but the cop AI needs to be way better. And hell, why don't we go back to the way it always was and have 6 stars, and have that 6th star actually like be really, really tough. Not only have like the military potentially come after you, which it might not make a whole bunch of sense, but it's GTA again, let's just have some fun with it. I want to see the military come after you, but I saw this really cool idea someone mentioned. They're like, if you have a really high wanted level for a prolonged period, what if after you lose that, instead of just all the cops forgetting who you are, they actually remember? So you have to be careful about this, and there could be some mechanic to like pay off like the detectives or whatever, but it would be pretty freaking cool, I think, if you go on a super long 5-star chase, you do lose the cops, maybe the detectives come after you, or they try and find you. So even though you don't have cops on your minimap, you might see a couple of the cop icons, maybe patrolling the area trying to find you. I think that would lead to some really cool situations, and it never obviously made much sense to have 5 stars and have all the freaking police come after you, and then you just lose them, and then you could drive past them and they don't even care. I think that system should be a little bit more realistic in GTA 6, at least to me. I think I would like that. The next feature is something I think we could all agree on is needed for GTA 6, more interiors and more things that just get you immersed into the game. GTA 5 really fell flat regarding this compared to pretty much every other GTA game. And again, they did do better with Red Dead Redemption 2, but take that a step further. Get the next gen hardware. I want to see tons of interiors. I want to be able to go into a mall like in Vice City. I want to go into Burger Shot, a restaurant. Give us way more detailed stuff like that. The fifth thing would be expanding on the Red Dead Redemption 2 NPC feature. In Red Dead Redemption 2, you could pretty much go up to any NPC and actually somewhat talk to them and interact with them, which was like completely new for Rockstar. Normally in GTA games, you run over NPCs. You don't really interact with them. But I would really appreciate having the option to interact with NPCs. I mean, games like, Skyrim, Fallout, any of those other more RPG games, you can talk to anyone pretty much. And I would like to see some of that make its way into GTA 6. Sort of, broaden the horizons, broaden the game a little bit more than what it is. Maybe not every single NPC, but let me go up and talk to some NPCs that maybe trigger some missions, right? Let me go down somewhere, in the freaking middle of the night, some back alley, talk to some NPC that apparently wants to sell drugs, and then you get started with that. That's just one example that's off the top of my head, but I want to see more interaction with the NPCs, make them feel a part of the world, which hopefully, again, they expand on from Red Dead Redemption 2. The sixth thing, and I've been saying this for the longest, way more in-depth vehicle customization. I think out of all of these things, this is probably my number one most wanted, most needed feature in GTA 6. Rockstar made Midnight Club, so we know they have the option, the ability to make in-depth vehicle customization. I want to see different options for each rim, each tire width of the vehicle. I want different engine options that actually affect maybe like 20, 30 different engine options, maybe even more that affect different things. I don't want to see classes in the game. I want the option to have the crappiest looking car, but if I spend $2 million on the engine, that crappy car could compete with a supercar. I want that level of vehicle customization, and this is going to be on the next gen consoles, so I think it should have that. And then the final feature, this is something I'm actually taking from someone else. This is just such an awesome idea. They said consistent player damage, which, you might have the option to turn off in the settings. But the way this guy described it was that every bullet hole, everything that hurts you, it lasts throughout the game. And we all know GTA, some weird stuff happens. You get shot, you get freaking burnt up, you get sliced, car hits you, you freaking, get all bruised up or something. And instead of just that going away after a couple of minutes, it would be pretty wicked to have that stay with your character throughout the entire game. So you'd start off like a normal human at the beginning, and then for most of us at the very end, if you had this option turned on, your guy would look like a freak. You'd have so many bullet holes, so many scars. It would be pretty awesome. And that would lead to the challenges, you have to complete the game without looking like that. Imagine that challenge of going through the game more realistically and at the end having a pristine looking character. That would be a hell of a challenge. And I honestly would love that. And with the next gen hardware, again, I think something like that's possible. I don't know if Rockstar's necessarily thinking of that, but hey, maybe that's why I'm making this video right now while they're still potentially in development. maybe they can throw that in there. Or, you know, maybe that's not that hard to do. I don't know, but I saw that idea and I was like, dude, that is one of the coolest ideas ever, because each person's ending would be different, and it would be cool to compare like my character at the end of the game to someone else's. And it's like, okay, you're all burned up, you're all crisp, like, you ain't that good, Chief, like, you got messed up. But then you see someone who maybe only has like 2 bullet holes, and you're like, all right, dude, you're a pro. I would love that feature, and I don't know, you guys in the comment section could let me know if you would as well. That is going to do it for this video, though. Thank you all for watching. That is 7 features I think we absolutely need to see in GTA 6. Let me know yours in the comment section. Please drop the video a like if you did enjoy. Subscribe for more GTA 6 content. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one.